Saving money for retirement is not about forecasting every economic shift, exiting the workforce decades early, or constantly worrying about worst case scenarios. It is about recognizing how time, steady behavior, emotional discipline, and ordinary financial choices gradually shape your long term future. Real retirement security grows from simple systems repeated for years, not dramatic moves made once. When you build a structure that fits your present lifestyle, future stability develops quietly without disturbing your mental peace. Number 10, build financial stability before pursuing high returns. Many people feel pressure to chase aggressive investments immediately, even when their financial base is weak. Without stability, retirement progress becomes fragile and easily disrupted by normal life events. Medical bills, job transitions, or family responsibilities can suddenly interrupt contributions. These pauses create frustration, and frustration often turns into abandonment of long-term goals. Establishing emergency savings, manageable debt levels, and steady cash flow creates protection. Stability lowers fear. Lower fear reduces emotional decisions. Retirement plans survive best when they are shielded from constant disruption. Number 9, begin early even if the amount seems insignificant. A common mistake is waiting until income feels big enough. Small, consistent contributions made over many years frequently outperform larger deposits started later. Time is the most powerful variable in long-term investing. Compounding works quietly, asking only for patience. Delaying for the perfect moment often costs years that cannot be recovered. Starting early builds comfort with the process. Comfort reduces avoidance. Early momentum decreases future stress and increases flexibility later in life. Number 8, automate retirement contributions and make them hard to interrupt. Plans often fail when saving depends on memory, leftover money, or temporary motivation. Daily expenses easily override distant goals. Automation removes that internal negotiation. When contributions move directly from income into retirement accounts before spending begins, emotional friction disappears. The system works silently in the background. Silent systems outperform bursts of willpower. During busy or stressful seasons, automation continues uninterrupted. Long-term objectives require structures that do not rely on mood. Number 7, raise contributions gradually rather than dramatically. Large immediate sacrifices can feel overwhelming and unrealistic. When plans feel extreme, they trigger resistance. Gradual increases allow lifestyle adjustment without shock. Small yearly percentage increases may seem minor, but over decades, they create significant impact. Slow growth reduces stress, reduced stress improves consistency. In retirement planning, steady repetition matters more than intensity. Number 6, keep retirement savings separate from daily finances. When long-term funds sit alongside everyday money, psychological boundaries weaken. During moments of stress or urgency, future money can feel available. Even temporary withdrawals can damage discipline. Housing retirement assets in separate, purpose-specific accounts creates distance. That distance slows impulsive decisions. Reflection increases when access requires intention. Clear separation reinforces the idea that this money serves a different role. Strong boundaries quietly protect long-term progress. Number 5, prioritize contribution consistency over perfect market timing. Fear of investing at the wrong time causes many people to wait endlessly. Market timing demands prediction, which increases stress and emotional involvement. Consistent investing spreads money across varying market conditions. This approach lowers the impact of any single entry point. Routine replaces speculation. Routine protects plans during downturns and prevents overconfidence during rallies. Over decades, steady participation outweighs attempts at precision. Number 4, revisit your retirement plan as life evolves. Life rarely stays predictable. Income shifts, families grow, health changes, and priorities adjust. A retirement strategy that is never reviewed can drift away from reality. Regular check ins allow small corrections before problems grow. Updating contribution levels, timelines, and assumptions keeps goals aligned with circumstances. Flexible plans endure longer than rigid ones. Adaptability preserves momentum. Number 3, manage lifestyle inflation intentionally. As earnings increase, spending often expands automatically. Upgrades feel earned and reasonable. Over time, these increases absorb potential savings. Redirecting part of every raise toward retirement captures growth before it disappears. Because income has already risen, this adjustment feels manageable. Long-term security strengthens without reducing present comfort. Present discipline protects future choice. Number 2, view retirement as a multi-decade life stage rather than a single target number. Focusing only on reaching a specific figure can create unnecessary pressure. Retirement is not a single event, but a long chapter of life with changing expenses and priorities. Some costs may decline, others may rise. Planning with flexibility allows adaptation to health changes, inflation, and evolving preferences. When retirement is understood as dynamic rather than fixed, saving becomes more realistic. Realism reduces anxiety and encourages sustainable action. Number 1, measure progress by persistence, not perfection. Missing a target or falling slightly behind projections does not erase years of disciplined behavior. Comparing yourself constantly to others can weaken commitment. Retirement success depends more on repeated action than flawless execution. Consistent contributions, even during imperfect months, maintain compounding. Growth often feels slow because it builds quietly. Judging success by continued participation builds confidence instead of guilt. Confidence reinforces habits, and habits determine outcomes. Bonus tip: protect retirement savings from emotional reactions. Fear during market declines, excitement during strong gains, or anxiety during uncertainty can trigger damaging decisions. Selling during downturns or chasing performance often harms long-term results more than market volatility itself. Creating predefined rules, fixed contribution schedules, and long-term allocation strategies reduces emotional interference. Fewer spontaneous decisions mean fewer mistakes. Calm behavior allows time and compounding to function uninterrupted. Over decades, patience consistently outperforms reaction. If you want to strengthen your retirement future, choose one principle from this list and apply it steadily. Instead of attempting everything at once, begin with a single behavior and repeat it. Long-term security grows from sustained action, not dramatic change. Subscribe for practical, realistic guidance focused on steady financial progress.